Look at him.
Without getting wet or holding your breath, you're surrounded by hundreds of gallons of water and vibrant fish in the Caribbean exhibit at the Audubon Aquarium.
What is that? That fish?
Peering through the 4-inch thick glass into the marvels and beauty of life underwater, visitors get a glimpse of the vast world uninhabited by humans, when suddenly,
Oh, he's waving to you, Chris. Wave.
through a flurry of hungry stingrays,
Oh, he's smiling.
He's smiling at you.
scuba divers emerge to educate and amuse their guests.
And it makes the experience much more because there's a human in there as well.
That human is a volunteer.
I'm a med student over at Tulane, and I do this on my off time.
Matt Skovig feeds the fish and cleans the tank, all as a service to the community.
Awesome!
The volunteers are repaid only by the bright eyes and laughter of those on the outside of the tank.
They see a diver, and their eyes just, they get really excited and come running up to you. And
That's awesome!
We enjoy the young ones that come up and they get all excited. They come up to the window, they want to play patty cake and touch hands and do all kinds of things. We really enjoy that.
For many kids, it's a new experience watching people float with fish.
You know, it is the first time that they've seen somebody stay underwater. I mean, they may have seen somebody in a pool, but they don't know, hey, somebody's underwater and they can stay down there and they can breathe and they can interact with the animals.
What's he feeding them?
The volunteers hope the up-close feedings and educational interactions spark a genuine interest in science and inspire a new generation of scuba divers.
Is it easy to hold all the equipment?
And the older kids, it kind of says, okay, this is one of the reasons why I want to study science, because I get to have something like this to do when I'm older.
But not every kid who walks through the tank's tunnel will get to see a diver.
Oh, look, another one over here.
Across the country, zoos and aquariums have seen the volunteers' numbers decline a little bit.
The dive program at the Audubon Aquarium has half the volunteers it once did.
Pre-Katrina, we had over 100. We had, I think, close to 150 volunteer divers. We have not come close to that since Katrina.
They lowered the requirements necessary to jump into some of the tanks in order to attract more volunteers. Helping to clean the shark tank takes more experience. But elsewhere, to start, you just need your scuba certification. Which means even I can do it. For some reason, those smiling stingrays seem much more threatening when you're about to splash into their territory. But I was assured these rays at the aquarium are used to humans, and they'll only sting you with a little barb on their back if you try to embrace them. Luckily, I had no plans to hug a stingray. Though I still let dive coordinator Desiree Bell jump in first. In just a few seconds, we had the best view in the house. A cyclone of hungry fish competing for the last few crumbs we brought down in a bottle. And then we were the ones emerging into sight for a new group of kids to marvel at.
Give her a high five. Take a picture.
Inspiring those looking in at us to learn a little bit more about the marine life that surrounds us all.
They want to know if they can get in the exhibit. We always tell them that maybe someday they can.
Lee Isaacson, Fox 8 News.